So this is something that caught my attention. There's a whole entire series with this, okay? But this is a long conspiracy list of SpongeBob theories. It's like we all listen to Drake. Whether we liked him or didn't like him, we all listened to Drake. We all watched SpongeBob. All of us as a kid. All of us. We've seen it. A couple episodes. We watched it. Slept on it. Whatever. We've all seen SpongeBob. There is some SpongeBob conspiracies that are under investigation. And this one is the first one in the... bro, y'all, there is a whole entire... There's like a part 1, 2, 3, I think up to like 9 or something like that. This is called the Squilliam theory.
Fancy son.
And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's
Squilliam Fancyson III is Squidward's rival from high school.
yeah, there he is. There he is.
Took my private yacht across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more wealthy,
So he's trying to flex.
and talented than Squidward, and he always rubs it in his face.
Right.
That's right. I'm living your dreams, Squidward. Oh, just succeeding in everything you failed in.
But I intend to prove that he's a fraud, using his
Uh-oh.
wealth to make himself seem more popular and talented than he actually is. He goes to ridiculously extreme and expensive lengths to humiliate Squidward and show his superiority, and I'm gonna prove it.
I don't like people like
One of
that.
my favorite shows from my childhood. Even going back now and rewatching the old ones, it still holds up. You might think, it's just a kid's show, there's no continuity, there's nothing worth theorizing about.
Take it till you make it, huh, bruh?
Back characters and references to previous episodes. And if you look closely, you can connect the dots and find some very interesting stories. And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancyson III is a manipulative fraud.
Uh-oh.
Evidence number 1, the pet hospital. We first meet Squilliam in Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geeks. The episode opens with Squidward playing the clarinet.
This guy dissected SpongeBob.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
Immediately after, Squidward gets a call from Squilliam.
Hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start after the... Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, eh, old chum?
I believe that not only was Squilliam spying on Squidward to know when he was playing his clarinet, but he also hired the doctor to come and embarrass Squidward.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street. Pet hospital down the street.
We have never seen a pet hospital in Bikini Bottom.
Never.
We've only ever seen just the regular Bikini
The
Bottom
food.
hospital. We've seen this purple dogfish before, but once again, he's never worked at a pet hospital. We've only ever seen him at the regular general hospital.
Well, Mr. Squarepants, it seems you have the...
He got a point.
Are you ready for your treatment?
Then there's this green fish behind him, and we've only ever seen him as one of the many identical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital. We even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away after fainting. So it is very likely that Squilliam hired these two and told them to pretend like they're from a pet hospital just to humiliate Squidward.
Huh.
This is just the start of Squilliam's elaborate lies. Evidence number 2, the Bubble Bowl.
Imagine going that far to shit on somebody.
We're of a big fancy band now, and we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it, so I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
But we've never seen Squilliam's band before.
His voice
Despite
just...
claiming he's too busy to make it to the Bubble
Oh,
Bowl,
man.
he still shows up at the end to watch Squidward's band.
Just hit
both
you with
his
the Family
excuse
Guy
and
theories.
trouble with
Uh-oh.
his band were made
Family
up to
Guy,
force
tough.
Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl.
Don't even get me started on The
Squilliam
Simpsons.
and Squilliam's friends. In Season 3, Episode 8, Squilliam...
Oh, them fake friends.
Squidward leaves for work and conveniently bumps into Squilliam and all of his fancy friends, despite Squilliam not seeming like the kind of guy that would come near the Krusty Krab. He and his friends make fun of Squidward for
Right.
being a
You just trying to...
Oh,
Man.
don't tell me! You're a cashier! That's why lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this encounter was planned out by Squilliam in advance, and he hired all of those people to pretend to be his friends. Take a look
Oh,
at
yeah?
Squilliam's friends.
Yep.
They're all nicely dressed. You kind of get the sense that they're fancy, high-status members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fancy rich people in Bikini Bottom look like. These are
Exactly.
just some regular Bikini Bottom citizens. Most of them usually don't even
Change
wear
their
clothes
fit.
like this. And most of them are regulars at the Krusty Krab, and Squilliam would already know Squidward is the cashier.
Wow.
Daddy doesn't have enough slime.
These are not the type of people Squilliam would hang out with. I mean,
Wow.
why would Squilliam be hanging out with one of Pearl's teenage friends? At the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his whole life being fake.
I made everything up about my life. I have no yachts, jets, or anything.
So they're both
I was
miserable.
only trying to impress you.
Stop. What does that sound like, y'all? Real life. Instagram. Twitter. These fake ass streamers. These YouTubers. Everybody want to be a influencer. A content copier. Look at that. Impressing another man. This is why I be feeling y'all, Pay. Whenever y'all as ladies, y'all be saying, you know, if you wanted to impress men like that, you should have just told me you was gay. Yikes. Yikes. I be feeling y'all when y'all say that too. And I respect it. Because, and you shouldn't, the bottom line foundation is you shouldn't live your life to impress anybody. Bet on yourself. Challenge yourself. Not for more money, not for more status, not for more attention, validation. You should challenge and bet on yourself because you love yourself. You are all you have. You are all you have. Every moment, sad, bad, happy, exciting, disgusting, depressing, you went through it yourself. You got through it. You cried. You sat there. You could talk to somebody all day. But when you talk to yourself about your problems and your issues, the goods and the bads, you all you got. So Squilliam, we all knew you was a punk. We could tell. Don't do that. Don't do that. All you guys on Instagram having 10,000 followers, 20,000, 100,000 on TikTok. Trust me, we know what you do is only for a view. It's not to really help. I have not met anybody over the internet in my 3 years of doing YouTube and streaming who is actually genuine. And I mean that shit, actually. I don't say what I say to hear myself talk. I don't say what I say to brag on myself. To say that what I got is what I got and what y'all got is shit compared to me. Oh, nigga. I wouldn't even know what a good lifestyle was if I didn't see or come from a bad one. So Squilliam, you are the epitome of 2023's Instagram model, Instagram nigga, TikTok nigga, Cali nigga, content copier nigga. Yeah, you are the epitome. So thank you for teaching us that, bro. Thank you.
And of course, he quickly says he's just
Thank you.
Is that true?
Of course not. I'm filthy stinking rich.
But was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there?
Yes.
Evidence number 4.
Because all jokes contain true shit. Don't let nobody tell you that. Don't let nobody tell you different. All jokes contain true shit. Ask yourself, would you ever laugh at something that's not true? Think about it.
The statue. In season 7, episode
Shit funny, nigga. Because it's true. Big ass.
Community service, and Squilliam
Beard belly ass.
conveniently bumps into him and
Potato bottom,
Looks
bikini
so
bottom, belt.
stretched,
Look
the
at it.
city actually built a
It's funny
statue.
because it's true.
Maybe if you clean up Bikini Bottom, they'll build a statue of you. Oh, wait. They've already built one of me.
What's up, Smurf?
I cleaned up all of Bikini Bottom in only 1 week.
I believe that once again.
Hey, you got a Twitter
staged by
fade?
Squilliam, and
D&D, bro.
paid to get that statue built. As Squilliam tells Squidward
Or even the
about the
Instagram.
statue, a female fish admires it and says,
Bless you, Squilliam Fancy Sim. Bless you.
but if you remember, this is one of those friends Squilliam likely paid.
Look at that.
Her whole comment feel very fake. By the
Yo. Would y'all ever pay to be friends with somebody? JB, you just asked me some dumbass shit. So why y'all still do it? saying it out loud is so much different than actually doing it. But y'all still do it. Why? This is why the saying, if you know better, you do better. That's a lie. It's cap. It is ultimate cap. If you know better, you have the ability to do better. Who's y'all? Whenever I'm saying shit like that, I'm talking to the internet. I know y'all, we here with it. We vibing how we vibing and connecting how we connect. I'm talking to the internet. I'm talking to the universe. I'm talking to the world. I'm not talking to y'all, right? You know, you, right? You know. But what I'm saying is, if you know better, you have the ability to do better because you know that fast food is bad for you, but you still are so connected that every day after school, you get Wendy's, you get McTrash, you get Burger King, you get Cane's because you're addicted. Your addiction supersedes everything that you know to be true or not true. Does that make sense? God, bro, if more people would have these conversations as well as, and I know, like being entertaining, having high energy, and then knowing what you're talking about, bro, it's like a 0.001% of the world. I get it. But it's like, bro, come on. If more of these conversations were had and connected and felt, bro, what? I wouldn't have to feel like I'm in competition with you. You wouldn't feel like you're in competition with me. You said, where you get that hat at? Guys, he says, D&D says, where you get the hat from? Does anybody want to tell him? Does anybody want to tell him like Soulja Boy? Oh, shit. Does anybody want to tell him? My motherfucking dog. My motherfucking dog. You better go to goddamn justbesimple.com. Justbesimple.com. And look, justbesimple.com. You know what I'm saying? Justbesimple.com. And you can get your bracelets, your hats, your sweat shorts for the summertime. You can get your shirts, your hoodies, your beanies, your bean bags, your pins. You can get, you know what I'm saying? You can get all that. Just be simple. Ooh. Come on now. Come on now.
At the end of the episode,
Yeah.
gets destroyed. A police approaches and they have to exchange.
This is your statue?
Where my message at, cuz?
Squilliam
No, you already got it.
His statue, not the city's.
Oh,
And
trust me,
police
it's sent
officer
out.
give him
You should be getting it tomorrow.
ticket if it was
Like
city
tomorrow.
property. Evidence
Yeah,
number 5,
tomorrow.
the concert.
Yeah.
In season 6, episode 17,
Let
Squidward
these niggas
watches
know.
Squilliam play the clarinet.
Gotta let these niggas know, pay.
He receives a standing ovation.
Because that's the life. That's the life standard right there. What are you doing? Why are you overthinking? If you don't like your gut, you don't like your weight, you don't like your face, just be simple and change it. If you don't like how much you weigh, go to the gym. If you don't like comparing yourself to everybody else, get off of social media. Just be simple. Holla at your boy. Hey, Payne, that was fire, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you talking about, nigga? Hey, you talking about?
causing Squidward to lose interest. But I believe this
Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy.
has the audience been paid to cheer, but Squilliam
Y'all
never
crazy.
even touches his instrument.
Yeah, because he don't got no goddamn talent.
Were part of
He don't got no talent, y'all. He has no talent. Even back then, having no talent was the talent. That is the talent. Oh, you can get signed. You can get rich. Yeah, because you're a puppet. You're a test dummy. Nobody cares about you.
Squilliam's quote-unquote friends, but we also never actually see Squilliam play the clarinet.
Exactly.
The episode opens right after
'Cause he
finishes
stinks.
his performance with the audience cheering.
He
And
stinks.
one member of the audience says,
He's such a great musician. He doesn't even have to touch an instrument to be brilliant.
maybe the real reason Squidward
And
looks
who
so
has to do
angry
that?
is because the audience
Only
cheered
fans
for
chicks?
Squilliam even though he never even touched his clarinet. Maybe Squilliam is just as bad as Squidward
That
at
too
the
much?
clarinet and he's trying to hide it. Squilliam has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward, but nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what he does next. Evidence number 6, the music college. In
Uh-oh.
the same episode after Squidward
Would he
leaves the
lie?
concert,
I remember this.
headmistress of the Bikini Bottom prestigious music competition.
Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III, who we all came here to see perform tonight?
She mistakes him for Squilliam and offers him a position as a professor. Squidward pretends to be Squilliam and teaches a class, only for the police to burst in and arrest him, all while he's being filmed on live TV. And I believe that this is Squilliam's most elaborate and most expensive scheme to destroy Squidward both publicly and legally. This encounter where Squidward gets offered a job is already suspiciously convenient, but listen closely to their exchange.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
Uh-oh.
But didn't you just say
Now you capping?
your name was Squidward Q Tentacle?
I forgot he lied. He
No,
did,
I
didn't he?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
What kind
He
of
did lie like
go
shit.
to their own enemy's music recital? How does she know that Squidward and Squilliam are enemies? If she knew who Squidward was, then why didn't she recognize him? Why would she mistake him for Squilliam? This feels way too much like she was hired by Squilliam to set a trap for Squidward. And if that's not enough, the headmistress's associate is literally just a guy from the paid audience wearing a disguise. He just threw on some glasses to seem smart. Squilliam knew that Squidward couldn't resist the opportunity to teach a music class,
See,
even if
and this goes into real life, y'all. You just never, ever know who is playing on both sides. You just never know. This is why you must study life. You must study energy. You must study people. Psychology. Because that's the trap. You may think he or she got so close to you. Oh my goodness, y'all. One of the coldest things I've ever heard from Dave Chappelle. And y'all know I love Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle said, to make it a long story short, he said that when he was younger, he played a game called the 3-Card Monte. And it's like it's not a scam, but them niggas be really, it's a big, big hustle, right? So you pick the card, you pick the king of spades. You look at the king of spades and you see it's in the middle, boom, he do all this shit, mix it around, mix it. And he lost one time. He lost, and it was at a park. And what he did was he sat on the bench across from this dude that had multiple people around him betting, spending money on this card. I'm putting my money, king, right there, boom. They lose, they cry, they get mad, they want to fight, And he said the people that were cheering him on, the more he sat at that bench and he read the room, kitty, he realized that the people that was cheering and telling him, hey, right here, bet on right here, they were friends. They were all in on the game. Oh, that's so cold. Oh my God. That is so cold, y'all. Why? Because you sit there and you firmly believe that you gotta win. You firmly believe that you could do something. But then you realize that this person was placed here strategically to piss me off, to get me mad, to get me distracted. This chick was here to get me distracted, to want to have sex with her, to get me out of my position, lose my focus, lose my determination. Then I get sleepy. Then I get less motivated. Then I don't work. Then I don't my energy is low. You see what I'm saying? So you really, 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 really must pay attention to the room, the whole entire room. You must study all of it. All of it.
if it meant breaking the law.
All of it, babe. All of it.
We all knew
It's crazy.
it, class.
Then we get
They're all in on it.
prestigious
What?
college, and
I
right
thought
off
you
the bat,
was.
there's something
Wait, but
very
you was telling me that.
this place.
It don't matter.
Building
It was
itself
all a
is very
test. It was all a game. To
grimy
them.
And has a very cheap.
While you so goddamn genuine, your heart is so pure and full of love that you was like, oh, well, this person actually might want to see me win. Shit.
Nothing about this says
Shit.
prestigious except for the big sign on top, which
Shit.
feels like the only new thing about this building. I think there is a very good chance that Squilliam just bought some old warehouse, then stuck a sign and some paint on it to disguise it as a college. I mean, look at these other schools in Bikini Bottom. They all have a very nice structure and a paint job, but this
Crazy.
prestigious
I observe
music
before I
college goes in
speak,
the dumpster.
and that's how
Going
it
into the
always should
classroom,
be.
not
And then when you get
always
to a
have
certain
those
point, Pay,
skills.
this is what you do. Like, I say this a lot, but this chick told me that I do think a lot. Like, I do think before I speak. But it's because I've gotten to a place where, mind you, I told y'all, when I was younger, I didn't say shit. They thought I was slow. I was retarded. They thought I was all type of stuff. They want to put me on drugs. My teachers in my class, I was talking too much around my friends and shit. And it was like, oh, he's smart, he's articulate, but, his grades, yada. My family thought I was slow. I didn't eat none of their food, come by them, want to hug them, nothing. I'm on mute because I observe. I read the room. I'm studying. I'm learning. I'm dissecting. Right? But next thing I know, I'm not thinking about what to say. When you can meditate for an hour straight, when you can meditate for 30 minutes straight, no phone, no music, just you and your breath and the space around you, you don't have to think anymore. You're really just being simple. I'm not thinking about what to say next. This is all from my heart. It's all from my soul. I'm not thinking about what to do, what to say next. That's the thing. People get so much in their head to the point where they shoot themselves in the foot out of the game. Because overthinking is a good thing. If you look at it this way, if I thought about how Pay can get money, Kitty can get money, I could get money, and then we could all come together and build something bigger, I just overthought about a plan that was not even seen in this. Oh, let me. We talking about SpongeBob, nigga. Let me chill out. We talking about SpongeBob, nigga. Shit. Oh, I'm saying.
Skulls, mind telling me what you're doing in
People
music
crazy,
class
man.
anyway?
These people crazy.
Sure. Patrick's New Year's resolution was
These
to
people
learn
crazy.
to play an instrument.
They say it was their New Year's resolution to take a music class, but you think it's harder for them
Smurf,
to
these
go
people
to
crazy, bro.
music school if they just decided to go to it on a whim. Seems like they're just letting
This conversation be on my mind though.
Then
Right.
Squilliam had mistress and a live news.
Talking about SpongeBob. I'm using this to compare it to real life. Esoteric, spiritual realm. I ain't SpongeBob. I don't give a damn about no SpongeBob. Nigga ain't never died yet. How many seasons he never died? He got rolled over by a bus, a train. He got bit by lions and tigers and bears. Patrick Star Rock got put on his goddamn head. He's still alive. Y'all want to talk about cats having 9 lives? SpongeBob got all of them. Hey, y'all niggas talking about. And guess what? Here's a double entendre, y'all. You ready? You ready for some game? Here's a double entendre. SpongeBob. And you know what sponges do? They soak up everything. They soak up the trash, the smelly shit, the water, the juice, the soap, the everything, nigga. They soak it all up. And they're really flexible, aren't they? Aren't they? You can clean your baseboards. You can clean your stove. You can clean your desk, your monitors, your wall, the floor. Y'all niggas check, man.
Arrest Squidward for impersonating.
T niggas crazy. These niggas crazy, Smurf.
All these people suddenly showed up at the
T
same
nigga
time,
crazy,
enough
Smurf.
for you to believe that Squilliam set it all up. I've got something that's going to blow your mind.
Uh-oh.
Squilliam literally has the police working for him.
Squidward chewed tentacles, I'm placing you under arrest for impersonating a genius.
If that doesn't sound like he's been paid off, I don't know what does.
And you believe him.
The lengths that Squilliam goes to humor
You believe him.
Squidward are insane. He literally builds statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward
Fake.
feel inferior. But why?
Fake.
Why would anyone go so
'Cause he
far
faking
to
the funk.
his old high school band classmate? What happened between them?
He
What
faking the
caused
funk.
This extreme level of dedication. Well, unfortunately, we never really get much information on their past. I've spent hours reading through the SpongeBob Wikipedia and looking at old episodes, and there really just isn't any clues that would explain their weird relationship. I guess we can't solve everything, but either way, that's my theory. Thank you so much for
Hey, thank
you
you.
guys enjoyed.
That was a nice theory. Because I felt it too.
Wait a second. Season 6, Episode 5, Slide Whistle Stooges. Just a normal episode where SpongeBob and Patrick annoy Squidward. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Except I have one question about this episode. Why does Squidward have Squilliam's robe? That is clearly not the purple robe he usually wears. That is Squilliam fan.
Oh, look at Squidward. Oh, Squidward got paid to kill. And he paid himself to kill Squill Dog.
Robe. That is clearly not the purple robe he usually wears. That is Squilliam Fancyson III's robe. Why would Squidward have this? Unless they were more than just classmates.
Yo! I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, for real. I wouldn't put it past them. But hey! You might be jumping to conclusions there, brother.
That is Squilliam Fancyson III's robe. Why would Squidward have this? Unless they were more than just classmates. Could they have once been dating?
Oh my God!
That's impossible. There's no evidence to support that.
Or is there?
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
No, it can't be.
I mean, what moron would go to the music recital?
It's been right in front of us this whole time.
Oh, they was getting dirty in the bikini bottom. They was getting dirty in the bikini bottom. So who wore the bikini? So who wore the bikini and who wore the bottoms? That's what I want to know. Who wore the bikini and who wore the bottoms? Oh my goodness. D, nigga, some fruit. And this is what we seen as little kids. This is what we seen as little kids.
Make outrage. Good time. Good time.
Voted most likely to suck eggs in high school.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, this guy's good. Oh yeah, this guy's good. Oh yeah. Hey guys, part 2, we're definitely back. Trust me.